Hello and welcome to Nerdscapades. I'm Jess.
And I'm Matt.
And we are currently going to be reviewing Dune. Dune. Another one that we are super far behind on.
Very. Like, the most far.
Yeah, so, we're just going to do a quick kind of talk about it, what we thought about it after finally watching it. I went into it thinking this is the kind of... Because you told me it was like the new Star Wars, but not really.
But older and...
different.
Yes. But still newer? Yes.
So anyway...
all of the things.
I looked into it, like, why is Dune so... Like, what is the big deal about Dune? And one of the things that came up is the fact that it's not supposed to be a science fiction thing, which I find stupid.
Yeah.
It is definitely science fiction. They say it is not science fiction because it does not focus on technology, and instead it focuses on people groups, and it focuses on mysticism and things like that, and spirituality, and I'm like, okay.
But there were the suits.
There were the suits.
And
there
the
was
big
the big spice collecting machines. Mm-hmm. There were the dragonfly helicopters, and...
yeah.
It's definitely science fiction. And even if the focus is on people groups.
We haven't read the book.
Correct.
So.
We have not read the book. But I would still say that if you're saying it's not science fiction, why?
Yeah.
You're going to have to convince me because it's science fiction. Even if the focus is on people groups and mysticism, that's like half of science fiction novels out there. So,
yeah.
Science fiction always has an element of focus on technology and repercussions of different actions. And the cool thing about science fiction is that you tend to get a message about, like a warning, about the good and the bad that comes with potential technology. And what's really fascinating is you always get these kind of new ideas about technology. Mm-hmm. They're totally... outlandish and crazy, but they also make sense, and many times these things actually come to fruition because people are like, I wonder if we could do that. So I love science fiction because it often paves the way for different things. But among those things, repercussions, ramifications, changes, good and bad, are the effects it has on society as a whole, on different cultures, even invented ones. And even though this is slightly different, I mean, you can't say it's not science fiction if you also think Star Wars is science fiction.
I mean, they say that's just a space opera.
I can follow the argument. If you say Star Wars is not science fiction, it is purely space opera or whatever, then I can then understand your argument about Dune being a space opera or something. But I respectfully disagree. Anyways.
Other thoughts about the movie, though?
It was a good movie. It was really interesting on the topic of, like, mysticism and stuff. I just like the Force in Star Wars. I really like the focus on a natural gift. Mm-hmm. This natural gift does not have to do with technology.
Yeah.
Really cool. People should know about it, so we can talk about it anyway. The mind reading and commanding.
Yeah.
Or not reading.
Super.
But like a telepathy, but not really. Just like the ability so far to control people and even make them have experiences. There's a lot of political kind of crisis in this movie. This is a movie for everyone. This is a movie that has a lot of romance in it. I like romance. It not really comedic, so no.
There's a few jokes. I mean, but it's not like a comedy or anything.
Yeah, it's a romance. It's a drama. It's political. It's like action packed. It's both patriarchal and feminist at the same time. It's probably mostly feminist, honestly, but because you're not really patriarchal if you have a hint of feminism in you. So Oscar Isaac is awesome, as
Jason
always.
Momoa is pretty good.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, they both are kind of the same person.
Yeah.
Like, they tend to align with who they've been.
They're kind of typecast.
Yeah, They kind of stay the same, but they're always good. Like, you can count on their part being really good. And Oscar Isaac has gotten, in this role, he's more serious. He definitely takes on... He kind of goes away from the Star Wars, like, little...
Pilot. Yeah.
Yeah, turd. And rebel and, like...
Good old Timothy Chalamet.
Who's that? Is that...
The main guy. He does good. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Let us know. Hit like, subscribe, and the bell for notifications on our next video. Thank you!